Chapter 21 The Prophets. With name of the God, the Almighty, the Merciful. Comes closer to the mankind their account, and they in obliviousness turned away. Not it comes to them from reminder from their Lord told, except they hear it, and they playing. Frivolous their hearts, and they conceal the meetings, those who wrong. Is this, except a conscious being, your example? Is but bringing you the magic, and you watching. He says, my Lord, He knows the sayings in the heaven and the earth, and He the listener, the knowledgeable. But they say, confused dreams, but invented it, but He a poet, but let Him bring us with signs, like what sent the first. Not believed before them from cities, we destroyed them. Are but they believing? And not we sent before you, except men, we inspired to them. But ask keepers of the reminder, if you are not you knowing. And not we made them bodies, not they ate the food, and not they were living perpetually. Then we confirmed them the promise, but we saved them and those we wished, and we destroyed the trespassers. Already we send down to you a book, in it your reminder. Will but not you understand? And how many we finished from cities, they were wrongdoing, and we created after them people other. But when they sensed our wars, when they from them they running away. Don't you run away, and return to what you bestowed in it, and your residences. Maybe you be questioned. They said, oh, woe to us, surely we were wrongdoers. But not declined this, their calling, till we made them mold, vanquished. And not we created the heaven and the earth, and what between them both, playing. If we intended that, we take frivolity to our taking it from our side, if we were doers. But we send with the truth over the wrong, but it eats it, but when it destroyed. And to you the woes from what you utter, and to Him those in the heavens and the earths, and those with Him, not they arrogant over His servitude, and not they woeful. They glorify the night and the day, not they interrupt. Or they taking gods from the earth, they resurrecting. If was in them both a god, except the God, to be both warring. But glory the God, Lord of the throne, over what they utter. Not He questioned over what He does, and they questioned. Or they taking from other than Him gods, say, bring your evidences, this, reminder of one with me, and reminder of one before me. But most of them, not they know the truth, but they turned away. And not we sent from before you, from messenger, except we inspired to him. Surely it, no God except I, but serve me. And they say, takes the Almighty sons, glory him, but servants honored. Not they overtake him with the saying, and they with his command, they doing. He knows what in front of them, and what behind them, and not they intercede, except to one pleased, and they from his fear awed. And one, he says from them, surely I, God, from other than him, but that we will repay him hell. Like that we repay the wrongdoers. Or not they see, those who reject, surely the heavens and the earths were both together, but we separated them both. And we make from the fluid everything living, will but not they believe. And we make in the earth pegs, that she move with them. And we make in her diverse paths, maybe they be guided. And we make the heaven a roof guarded, and they over her signs turned away. And he the one who created the night and the day, and the suns and the moons, all in arcs they dragged. And not we made to a conscious being from before you the perpetual life, is but if you die, but they the perpetually living. Every soul will taste the death, and we will test you with the evil and the good trials, and to us you will return. And when see you those who reject, if they take you, except mocking. Is this the one? He reminds of your gods, and they with reminder of the Almighty, they rejectors. Creation of the man from haste, soon I will show you my signs, but don't you ask me to hasten. And they say, where this, the promise, if you be truthful. If they knew, those who reject, while not will they stop over their faces the fire, and not over their backs, and not will they be helped. But she will come to them suddenly, but she will confound them, but not they capable turning her back, and not will they be looking. And already mocked with messengers from before you, but surrounded with those who laughed from them, what they were with it, they mocking. Say, who? He takes care of you with the night and the day from the Almighty. But they, over reminder of their Lord, turned away. Or to them gods, securing them from other than us, not they capable of helping themselves, and not they from us, they running away. But we made enjoy these, and their fathers, till long over them the visitation. Will but not they see, surely we bring the earth, we shortening her from her sides. Are but they the victorious? Say, surely what I warn you with the inspiration, and not they hear, the deaf, the call, when what they warned. And if touches them slightness from punishment of your Lord, to their surely saying, O woe to us, surely we were wrongdoers. And we will set up the balances, the just, to day of the standing. But not she wronged, a soul, a thing. And if is example of a grain from mustard, we will bring with her, and enough with us accounting. And already we brought Moses and Aaron the law, and brightness and reminder to the pious. Those, they fear their Lord with the unseen, and they from the hour awed. And this reminder blessed, we send it down, are but you to it weird. And already we brought Abraham his conscientiousness from before, and we were with him knowledgeable. Behold, he said to his father and his people, what these, the images which you are to them walking around? They said, we found our fathers to them serving. He said, already you are, you and your fathers, in a strainous clear. They said, have you come to us with the truth, or you from the players? He said, but your Lord, Lord of the heavens and the earths, the one who originated them, and I over that to you from the witnesses. And by the God, to my surely planning your idols, after that you turn backing. So made them dust, except biggest to them, maybe they to him they return. They said, who did this with our gods? Surely he to be from the wrongdoers. They said, we heard a slave. They reminded them. He said to him, Abraham. They said, but bring with him over eyes of the mankind. Maybe they witness. They said, did you did this with our gods, O Abraham? He said, but did it, biggest of them, this, but ask them if they speaking. But they returned to themselves, but they said, surely you the wrongdoers. Then they shook over their heads, already you know, not these, they speak. He said, are but you serving from other than the God, what not it benefits you, a thing, and not it wrongs you? Fie to you, and to what you serve from other than the God. Will but not you understand? They said, burn him, and help your gods, if you be doing. We said, O fire, be coolness and peace over Abraham. And they intended with him plans, but we made them the losers. And we saved him and Lot to the earth, which we bless in her, to the knowing. And we sent to him Isaac and Jacob in addition, and all we made righteous. And we made them leaders, they guiding with our command, and we inspired to them deeds, the good, and made constant the prayer, and brought the purity, and they were to us serving. And Lot, we brought him wisdom and knowledge, and we saved him from the city, the one she doing the wickednesses. Surely they were people evil, rebellious. And we admitted him in our mercy, surely he from the righteous. And Noah, behold, called from before, so we answered to him, but we saved him and his keepers from the scheme, the great. And we helped him from the people, those who falsified with our signs. Surely they were people evil, so we drowned them altogether. And David and Solomon, behold, they both judged in the land. Behold, entered in it sheep of the people, and we were to their judgment witnesses. So we brought them both Solomon, and both we brought wisdom and knowledge, and we sent with David the mountains. They surely glorified, and the birds, and we are doers. And we taught him manufacturing of clothes to you, to your protection from your wars. But are you thankful? And to Solomon the wind, violent, she flowed with his command to the earth, the one we bless in her. And we are with everything knowledgeable. And from the Satans, those, they dived to him, and they did deeds other than that, and we were to them guarding. And Job, behold, called his Lord, surely I touched me the bad, and you more merciful of the merciful. So we answered to him, but we cleansed what was with him from bad. And we brought him his keepers, and example of them with them, mercy from within us, and reminder to the servers. And Ishmael, and Idris, and Zulkifl, all from the patient. And we admitted them in our mercy, surely they from the righteous. And with the madness, behold, went angrily, but thought that not we measured over him, but called in the darknesses that no God except you, glory you, surely I was from the wrongdoers. So we answered to him, and we saved him from the confusion. And like that we save the believers. And Zechariah, behold, called his Lord, Lord, don't you leave me lonely, and you better of the inheritors. So we answered to him, and we sent to him Yahya, and we righted to him his spouse. Surely they striving in the good, and they called us inclined and revering, and they were to us humble. And the one, she guarded her chastity, so we blew in her from our spirit, and we made her and her son a sign to the knowing. Surely this, your people one, and I your Lord, so serve me. And you cut their command between them, all to us returning. But one, he does from the righteousness, and he believes, but no rejection to his striving, and surely we to him writing. And disallowed over cities, we destroyed them, surely they, not will they return. Till when they opened Gog and Magog, and they from every direction, they marching, and will come close the promise, the true, but when here terrorized sights of those who reject. Oh, woe to us! Already we were in obliviousness from this, but we were wrongdoers. Surely you and what you served from other than the God walk to hell, you are to her turned. If were these gods, not they turned to her, and all in her living perpetually. To them in her shrieking, and they in her, not will they hear. Surely those overtook them from us the good, those over her taken afar. Not will they hear her sounds, and they in what desire their souls, living perpetually. Not will it grieve them, the terror, the great, and will meet them the angels. This your day, the one you were, you promised. A day we wrap the heaven, like closing the pages to the books. Like what we initiated first creation, we will repeat it. Promise over us, surely we are doers. And already we wrote in the Psalms from after the reminder, surely the earth, they will inherit her, my servants, the righteous. Surely in this to be reaching, to people serving, and not we sent you, except mercy to the knowing. Say, surely what he inspires to me, surely what your God, God one, but will you submit? But if they turn, but say, I call you over evenness, and if I understand, is close or far what you promised. Surely he knows the openness from the saying, and he knows what you hide. And if I understand, may be it a trial to you, and sustenance to a while. He says, Lord, judge with the truth, and our Lord the Almighty, the asked over what you utter.